ASMR1, saying thank you for dropping by my fun little channel. What monsters do you hide in your heart of hearts? What secret beasts lurk behind your eyeballs? What evil, what monstrous, what darkness do you carry? Was it given to you, like passed down from generation to generation, or was it something that you yourself stumbled into because of being mocked? Relationships, interactions with others. Were you given a curse from birth, or were you given one from others? Or did you dig one up yourself? We all wear masks and we all hide parts of us that we don't want out there. Yet, what we don't want out there still must breathe. On the day when we least expect and least want our monsters to come forward, they will. And when our guard is down, when our masks are cracked, when we are at our weakest, there's a knocking at the back of our heads. And it's the troubled parts of us. Maybe calling them monsters is uncalled for. Maybe it's just the neglected sides of us that we keep locked away and hidden, that we push down, that we suppress. Or maybe it really is darkness that is pushed upon us. There are lines in this world that no one should ever cross. There are parts of humans that shouldn't exist, yet they do. There are people out in the world that are simply bad people. Then there are other people who are simply good people who have had bad days. And maybe all it takes is a bad day to make a serial killer. I certainly hope not. I don't think so. But maybe the monsters inside of us all are just one or two bad days from coming out. Not to say that our bad days will lead to serial murder, but we're all just a short distance from letting out our darker sides, aren't we? And this year, this 2020, how massive of a beast has it been on our mental stability? How giant a burden has 2020 weighed upon all of us? Upon all of us, what kind of things are twisting up inside us as I speak to you? What kind of darkness lurks? Because this year has been so much of a mess. Is there hope? Is there escape? Is there a way to lean in and be steadfast, though all of this chaos and this madness is eating away at us? I want to say there is hope for you and me. I want to say that tomorrow has a chance to be a better day than today. I believe deeply in my heart that the sun will rise. The sun will come out tomorrow. There will be a reason to rejoice on the horizon. We just have to wait for it. We just have to hold our cracked masks together. We have to keep our tumbling walls somehow formed. We must keep the monsters at bay inside of us. We must keep strong. Everyone has a darkness. Everyone has a problem. We just have to find ways to keep that problem quiet. And it's not easy, and it's not fun, and it's not good, is it? We don't feel normal. We don't feel like good people. We don't feel like angelic, sainted beings when we have all these problems. Yet everyone has problems. All it takes is a half hour in traffic for everyone in the world to find their deeper, darker sides. And you know what I'm talking about if you've ever been in traffic. We get angry. We get hurt. We get offended by people that are just trying to live just like us. The person that cut you off in traffic might have a dying child in the hospital. They might have just gotten fired from their job. They might have the worst day of anyone on the planet right in front of you, and they cut you off on accident because they're so distraught and mentally distracted. Or maybe they're just a huge jerk and you're absolutely right when you curse at them or throw them the finger. You might be right. But everyone, even bad people in traffic that cut you off, could just be having a bad day. And the monster of rage inside you that grows and growls and yells, it might all be for the wrong reasons. You might have picked the wrong person to be mad at. You could be misunderstanding the entire situation. We must all be more cautious with our monsters. We must all be more careful with our pain. Our wounds are not always needed to be aimed at the next person beside us. We must hold fast. We must be steadfast. We must be trustworthy and reliable with the people in society that stand next to us, even though we may not even know who they are. The only way we're going to get out of 2020 alive is by being more decent, less monstrous. The world has enough monsters on its own right now. It doesn't need more. This is not fighting fire with fire. This is fighting bullets with kindness. And I understand that math equation calls you a loser. I get it. But fighting bullets with kindness may be the only way we make it out of 2020. We need to do this to stay intact. Just a little bit of kindness can go such a long way. If you've ever had someone pay for a meal or buy you coffee in the line, if you've ever had someone give you any kind of kindness at all, it changes you. Maybe just for an hour, maybe for a day, but seeing the kindness in someone else's face towards you that you do not deserve changes your life. Let us calm our monsters. Let us silence the beasts inside with kindness. Let us be kind. Let us do our best for the sake of 2020 and for the sake of us all. My name is Stephen. We are in this together.